Well, by the end of the decade, I forget which one, we were flying high. We were on the front cover of the Rolling Stone, Crawdaddy, and yes, the John Deere Owners Club magazine. They said it's yes, from ambient field to poppy field, sowing the seeds of mystic wizardry. So that was rather nice. And this is all at the behest of the enigmatic and somewhat elusive Baz Kernel, also known as the Brazilian, who was our manager stateside. Pitted by the loons. No one knows what porridge is because they live on oranges. Ah, California. Ah, California. No one even knows the taste of tea, 'cause everything is laced with LSD. Oh, it's a mighty long road we've come from A to B. A mighty long road indeed from Charlie. Ah, California. Ah, California.
Baz Kernel.
You got that stuff set up?
Yeah, we're ready to go.
All right. Oh, Baz. Baz Kernel, yes. The Colonel, no, well, actually, no. Never let him know that I said he was the Colonel. He absolutely abhors that particular epithet.
Okay, I'm just going to ask you a few questions about the band. Feel free to riff on about any memories or such that you might like to share.
Sure. Fire away, hit me, man. I'm an
Okay,
open
well,
book.
let's start with, what are your memories of the Mystic Wizards?
Mystic Wizards, wow.
Wow, that's going back some way. Yes. Well, he was a tremendous help to us back in the day. We'd pretty much exhausted our audience over here in the UK. And so we were looking for somewhere else to play. And Baz had heard of us, and he invited us over to the stateside. So, and we were huge stateside already, which was some news to us. We had no idea quite how well we'd been established on the airwaves.
Flashback City. They were totally cosmic, man. Awesome. Yeah. You know, over here you got Japan, and out there you got Jupiter. You gotta find what's out there, you know what I'm saying? It's like, if you wanna surf the best waves, you're not gonna surf Malibu or Santa Barbara. No, you're gonna go to Honolulu, Kauai, and surf the big ones. Yeah, I'll tell you. You gotta leave your comfort zone to surf the Zavuya. You have to unlock the inner synapses. It's all about fractals. You can't just flick a switch. It's alchemy, man. Like the Wizard of Menlo Park, Tommy Edison. He said, do you think the bulb contains the light? No. It's just a vessel of the illusion. Do you think the light cares if it's a 40 watt, 60 watt, 100 watt, a zillion watt? The bulb is just a piece of glass, man, an arrangement of atoms which can be broken. One doesn't just see the light, you have to be the light. Yeah, shut your eyes and see the light and then connect with the hum of nothingness. Then you'll be free. Mayans, baby, that's it. It's all about them. It's on the Mayan tablets.
Right.
I think he probably made the right decision at the time, but he had us on one of his tours. So we were supporting the Dead, the Fart.
Do you remember any dealings you had with them?
Who, the Mayans?
Yeah, that's right, Captain. The Top, ZZ, and the Underground.
The Mystic Wizards. You booked them for the Spiffy Kaleidoscope Woolly Pig Festival, Santa Cruz, 78, with Dead headlining.
Right.
But nothing came of it. There were rumors about the Mystic Wizards opening in 1978 Captain Beefheart Magic Band Tour. What happened?
It's a terrible thing that happens, but you see, as one starts to rise up the billing, don't forget, you know, we arrived as supporting to these four great American acts, but we very quickly rose through the ranks. We ended up headlining that tour. Now, I would say that this was probably our undoing, because this obviously created a certain amount of resentment amongst the indigenous bands who had spent many years upon the road, trading their craft, as it were, and along come these young limeys, as they used to call us, and this caused a few problems. Yes.
Well, I mean, the offer was there. I just said, I love you guys. So get your skinny Brit asses over here. The people are going to love you. You know, I booked a lot of talent along with a lot of egos, excuses, abuses. There's two kinds of bands. There's show and there's no show. And These guys were no show. They blew my mind and then they just blew me off. Some crap about fronting them bread for a plane fare or some shit. I guess they just wimped out. I mean, well, where the hell are they now?
They're still around.
Still around? Well, you can tell them they can kiss my motherfucking ass.
Oh, he's still alive. That's so nice to hear. But oh, I see. Right. Okay. Well, that's rather apt, actually.
Tell me about their music, the impact it had on you. You said they blew your mind.
Yeah, well, I have to think about this because this is way back in '66, or was it '68?
No, late 70s, actually 1978.
Well, that's even further back if you get my drift. It's like light years away. Let me see. Where is this?
Actually, at the time, one of our songs, which we wrote for him, dedicated to him, was called Judgment Day Dropout. You know, the song about the one-legged junkie who lives on the outskirts of Gloomsville, 3 miles to Doomsville. Well, this was for Baz. He loved it. He absolutely loved it.
Did they chart? Did they have a hit or anything? Can you name the front man? Give me a clue here. It all gets blurry.
No, we on our last album, we wrote a song called Backseat Ghost. And in there is a rather prescient lyric, I should say, given what you just said, that Baz has said.
Look, no one's really sure how many or who. I was hoping you could shed some light on the subject.
My mind is a 40-watt light bulb, and you, Baz, are the moth. There, that's you told. I'd say you were the 40-watt light bulb as well. It's sort of like self-imploding, isn't it? Rather like the ontological implosion that I suffered myself.
Let me see that. Mystic Wizards. They're from England, right? Yeah. This is them. I don't remember these guys.
In an old
It could be me, I've booked a lot of bands. Mystic Wizards. I kind of thought you were talking about someone else. Kind of going blank here. I don't think I can be any help. We're going to have to call this off.
Okay, well, unless you had something else to add, I guess we're done.
Okay, well, my name is Baz Kernel, Brazilian. Now that's Kernel, Kernel. It's Kernel, not Colonel. And the Brazilian, that's what I'm known as, Brazilian. So you can have that down here underneath the screen if you use this interview. It's Baz Kernel.
But the judgment day drop out. He knows his time is short. The hours and the minutes are all that he's got, till he gives up the ghost and heads for the grave. Just one more that God could not save. Too late now, he sees all the pain he's created, all the people and the places he thought that he hated. Just one great big blur in those tear-clouded eyes, and the judgment day drop out just sighs. In one word immortalization, never pausing to wonder at global salvation, and try as he used just to shout his name loud. He was doomed to remain in the crowd. At the judgment day drop out, he knows his time is shot. The hours and the minutes are all that he's got, till he gives up the ghost and heads for the grave. Just one more that God could not save.
And I'm still open for business. You can put that down there too. All right, thanks a lot.